Hey guys, welcome into another edition of Make Every Second Count Live. Now, I'm very honored tonight to have a guest with me that was a U.S. Army combat medic. Sorry, I said medic, but he was a combat medic and he runs Go Socialize, which is marketing training for young entrepreneurs. So I would like to introduce Aaron Four.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Thanks for having me on, Jeff. This is quite an honor.
Yes, I would like you to introduce yourself and tell them anything else that you care to tell them, and remind our viewers that we ask you to please like and share this video, like and share. And in the comments, please tell us where you're viewing from, and we'd be happy to give you a shout out. All right, Aaron?
All right, well, thank you. Well, my name is Aaron Four. I am a 35-year retired veteran from the U.S. Army.
Thank you,
Um,
sir.
I have spent many years doing many things, um, providing a lot of leadership development, usually for my junior soldiers, trying to help bump them up the chain so that they can gain the experience that they need to one day fill the shoes of the supervisors who would one day be leaving. I like to always say that, I've already had my time to shine. My job right now is to help you shine. And I've carried that forth from my military into my civilian job now, which I'm the owner of GoSocialize.com. We are a marketing and sales training company with my wife, Wendy Ford. And what we do a lot of times is we give people a lot of mentorship on actually quite varied topics. My wife is really great with web design and things of that nature, and she just rocks on all the social media platforms. And I step into the mix when it comes into leadership, some self development, and basically use my military skills to help you get off your hind parts and get moving.
That's awesome. So on this show, we go to help other people out in their life because we know that everybody deals with something in life. And we wanted to show them that if we can do it, you guys can do it too. So, has there been anything that you have been through in your life?
There's After 35 years in the military, there's been actually quite a bit. I finished. I don't know if you know, but I finished the last 10 years of my military career doing the one thing that I loved. I was the senior combat medical instructor. So I had the great honor and to teach young people how to save lives, and this honestly meant quite a bit to me. Many moons ago, as I like to say, when I was young and the world was flat, uh, I actually had quite a tragedy in my life where I got into a car accident with my brother, and two of my best friends were in the vehicle as well, and I was the only survivor.
Oh,
And it was quite horrendous. I'm happened at night outside in the desert of Las Vegas, and I actually got out of the once I crawled out of the car after I woke up. Um, my brother, I found him in the darkness, and he died right in my arms, and I felt horrible. Um, I had no training. I did not know what to do. I didn't have any tools to do anything with. I was utterly and quite literally sitting in the middle of nowhere in the dark with my brother dying in my arms, and there was not a thing in the world I can do about it. And this really hit me hard. And not long after that, I made a vow or a promise to myself that this will never happen again. So through my military career, I became an Army medic. I've been, of course, downrange. I've been in combat. I've been able to help other people. Um, but because I went to the EMT school, pre-hospital trauma life support, CPR. I've been through all the emergency classes, and I knew what to do now. And I actually have my own trauma bag, and I've got the tools to do it with. But I found that that was not quite enough. That did not fill the void. What was missing was, just because I knew that was not enough, I had to teach other people so that they would never have to experience what I went through. And so far, I have honestly trained thousands and thousands of young soldiers to be frontline combat paramedics. And I still get messages to this day where they thank me because of something that I taught them, that they saved not only their battle buddies' life on the battlefield, but their daughter, their grandmother, or something of that nature. And to me, that is the most powerful thing in the world.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. And I like the fact that you decided when something bad happened to you that that was never ever going to happen again, and you stuck by that. So I would like to say hi to a few people right now, and we need to say hi to Rachel Johnson. Glad you're watching us, and I hope you share this video out. Hi to Jordan Nichols. He's watching on YouTube, and he's a cool guy. I like Jordan. And
I
then
like them too.
Rasha Chandler is watching. Amanda Nicole is watching. John Frazier, Corey Richardson, Nicole Bolin, Amanda Engel, Crystal Smith, Joe Labor, Sean Sagal, Greg Goodman, and Kelsey Snyder are all watching. So we want to say thank you. And if you have any questions for Aaron or myself, put them in the comments and I will be happy to read them. And if it's on replay, I'll be happy to get them answered later. All right. So, what else have you dealt with while in the military or outside the military?
Well, quite honestly, with many things that I've done, the military, of course, has lent itself to a lot of my experience. Just coming up through the ranks from being just Joe Buck private, not knowing anything, to honestly retired as a senior leader, in charge of millions of dollars of equipment, multiple people running various programs within teaching or medical field. I've learned a lot, but I've done other things as well. And my biggest thing, I guess, that I look at with this is I've always wanted to be, and I feel is very important for people to try to be a part of something that is bigger than themselves. There is, I think, in today's society, so much of the me, what's in it for me, and everybody's focusing just on themselves. But if you're not part of a larger something, where you can do some good, in my humble opinion, you're wasting your life, right? You should be able to go forth and do something for somebody that is of benefit. And the military has helped me do that, and it's taught me a lot. It's taught me some of the biggest things that I've learned came from the military, and that is how to get past fear. And many people I have found have a lot of fear in virtually almost a bazillion things that they do. Currently, as we've already discussed, I'm running GoSocialize.com, teaching young entrepreneurs how to get into doing sales and marketing. Um, and being that I'm a 10-year senior lecturer at the North Carolina Military Academy, it's taught me a lot as far as being able to get out there and try to help people. Um, I'll step for just a second. Let's go back to fear real quick. Yes, one of the scariest things that ever happened to me, and this is going to sound funny, was a bunch of ladies hugging my neck. I know that doesn't make sense, So let me elaborate on the story. The last time I went overseas, I was a personal security team leader, and I was tasked with putting together training and then leading 12 people to go overseas to be basically heavy armed bodyguards and running combat patrols. Well, as we were getting ready to load on the planes to go overseas, I had 12 ladies hug my neck, just like they hugged the necks of all the other soldiers. But because I was the leader, they all whispered in my ear, and I kid you not, you better bring him home safe. Because it was on me and my decisions um, on how things were to progress as we went overseas. And to me, when I sat and thought about it, this was scary. Not only were these troops under my command, dependent upon me, my actions, my decisions, so too were their wives and their children. And this was a heavy, heavy weight.
Wow.
And then if you think about it, everything, yeah, it was all on me. That's a lot of stress. And I was scared. I'm going to tell you right now, I was scared. But all I could do was continue to march on because I know in the military, you never give up, you never back down, you always go forward, or the mission will never be accomplished. And basically, if you can envision your fear being a staircase, you need to get to the top of this staircase. Take one step at a time. You don't have to take them all at one time, but at least one step at a time. And just know with every step you take, you build your confidence, you build your training, you build your knowledge, right? And you build the trust in yourself that you too can get to the top of these stairs.
That is a great analogy. I like that, the staircase of fear and how you can beat fear, and that just shows a lot that that you can deal with things a little at a time. You don't have to take them all at one time. So
Exactly.
we want to take some more comments here. And Jordan Nichols says he thanks you for your service. And then Lotus Roche or Val Ritchie says giving back is essential. And she will actually be at the Impact Speakers Academy with us next week or this weekend.
Well, yeah, then I look forward to seeing her.
Yeah. So, guys, remember, please like and share this video and ask questions if you have them. Put or important facts in the comments and let other people know that they need to watch this as well. We're here with Aaron Four. He is a U.S. Army veteran, and it's pretty freaking awesome. So we have heard now about you losing your brother, which I am sorry for, and the the army story, but do you have anything more personal to your life, to your married life that you guys have dealt with?
Uh, well, yeah, I think our family's no different than any other family. Every family's going to have tragedy or setback somewhere. And I am not prepared to put out there family issues, of course, online. But our
It's all right. I
I th-
understand.
yeah, but our family, just like any family, you're going to have problems. You're going to have issues. Life's not perfect, and it's not meant to be either. If you want to sit and think about it, uh, you're going to have some days which are less perfect than other days, right? Everybody's going to experience pain. I do. My family does. I'm sure you do, and some of the viewers, it happens to them as well. I think although I will not go into any details, of course, with family issues, it hurts. It sets you back. It weighs on your mind, just like anything else. Everybody gets obstacles put on them, right? And some people like to shy away. They like to ignore it. They don't want to deal with it because it's painful. And I got that. But you're shooting yourself in the foot, right? Life's not meant to be perfect, right? You're going to have little problems every day, every week, every month on something or another, right? Take these little pains, take these things and face them. Face the fear, face the uncomfortableness of it, and tackle it to the best of your ability. And here's something that most people do not think about. You are not alone. You do not have to do it alone.
No.
There is, oh my God, a bazillion resources out there. You've got, I don't know if you ever heard of this guy. His name's Jeff Marconette Jr. Right? You got Google, you got a phone book, you got friends, you got family, you got people that you can go to. You do not have to face these alone. But the biggest thing you got to do, no matter what the problem is face it, right? Every little pain you go through is every little test that you have to pass. You got to do it, right? And when you succeed, it's going to build you up. It's going to make you more comfortable. That way, when the really big hits come in your life, you're somewhat inoculated from it because you've got experience.
That's awesome. Now that's actually was my next question, and you took the words right out of my mouth.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. No problem, sir. So, but do you happen to have any other suggestions for other people that are dealing with issues in their own life?
Well, I'm just going to, by and large, you're going to face problems. Just accept it and know it. It's just like when I was in combat. We knew we were going to be attacked. Did we stop? No. We braced ourselves. We readied ourselves. I was not alone. I had a team with me, just like you're not alone. You can easily have a team with you. Face whatever it is that's coming your way. Work together as a team, get the advice that you need, find a mentor to help you out, and accomplish the mission. Because if you just simply lay there and die, the mission is over. You are not a success. And that is totally unacceptable.
Yeah, wow. The way you relate things to your service is amazing, and I just don't know what else to say, but thank you so much for your service, and thank you so much for taking some time out of your evening to be here with me and my viewers. We sure do appreciate it. And is there any contact information or anything else that you would like the viewers to have?
Um, you are always welcome to reach out to us at info at gosocialized.com. You can look us up on Facebook under Leveraged Affiliates, right? Or the best way to get up with me, I'm just going to put it out there. If you'll just go ahead and have yourself a seat in Columbus, Ohio this coming weekend, I will be there with my lovely wife. We're going to be guest speakers right there with Jeff Marconette and quite a few others with Greg Wolfer. So come, enjoy. Let's learn together. Let's grow together. And let's move towards that big old beautiful thing we call success.
Yeah, that is great advice. But guys, remember one more thing. You need to all do me a favor, including you, Aaron.
Hoorah.
You need to make every second count. Why? Because you never know when the seconds are going to run out on your one life. Hey, until later on, I'll talk to you later. You have a great night. You can
Y'all take
stay
care.
right here, Aaron.
Say again.